Longtime viewers to our channel know that last summer we went to Cooperstown, New York to go to the Baseball Hall of Fame. You'll also know that we bought some Cooperstown Hall of Fame cards while we were there, and we had a good time breaking it. A couple months ago, Blowout Cards had a big sale, and I wound up grabbing a couple boxes of Cooperstown.
And that's exactly what we have here.
So we're going to open it up. Big fans of these sets, I'll be honest with you. I think the history is great. I hate the fact that the 2015 Cooperstown is a high-end product, $140 a box. All premium nonsense. I think Cooperstown should be a set that is affordable for people to learn about baseball history, get cards of some of their favorite players from the Hall of Fame, learn quite a bit about the game and the heritage of the game. Shouldn't be a high-end exclusive that kids can't afford. But I'm not Panini. I don't make the business decisions. But shame on you, Panini. You should have made this affordable. This is the second year in a row you've taken the wind out of Cooperstown sales. So, what are we looking for here?
We're looking for stuff.
We're looking for stuff. We got 24 packs per box, 5 cards per pack. There's famous signatures, including Tom Seaver, Brooks Robinson. There's all kinds of great inserts. I'm not going to read the list off because we're going to go ahead and show them to you. You get about 1 per pack. So I'm sure we'll have plenty of opportunities to show off and discuss the inserts. Alright, Sam Crawford. So that's what the cards look like.
They're old.
Yep, a lot of older players. This is what the back of the base looks like. Nice, different photographs in the front, good biography, career stats. Up on top, a little bit of the person's personal statistics. Comiskey, of course, the ballpark named after him. Jimmy Fox. Roger Hornsby. The great Ricky Henderson, who I grew up watching steal bases. I got into baseball right as his rookie card was hitting the market. And he was something else to see. He was so fast and so electric. I love a good base stealer. Absolutely love a good base stealer. All right, that's a nice one of the all-time great Indians players. A little Nap.
Are these on teams?
Of course they are. This is Little Nap from Cleveland.
Oh.
Why, did they not say it on here?
They don't say it on the front.
Huh, well, that's unfortunate. Know where Little Nap was born?
Where?
Woonsocket, Rhode Island.
Cool.
Right up by where my mom lives.
Cool. Just see the team.
Alright, so the team on the bottom there is where it
geez.
says it. Yeah, that's not the best idea. I'm surprised they didn't have it on the front.
Yeah.
Who's that? William Hamilton?
Oh, Boston. Preston.
Hugh Duffy?
Okay, I got an insert card.
You sure did. You got one of the Cooperstown famous moments. This is Cy Young wins 500th game. Ball used during the official game. This ball was used on July 19th, 1910, when Cy Young earned his unprecedented 500th career victory. And all that text right there is on the front. And if you can believe it or not, there's even more information on the back. This is what I'm talking about. Great cards to learn the history of the game. Alright. Very cool. So actually I didn't get an insert in my pack. I feel robbed. The great Yogi Berra, man of many phrases.
Yogi Bear?
Yogi Berra.
Oh, I thought you said Yogi Bear.
Alexander Cartwright, one of the founding members of the modern game of baseball. Look at that beard. I got high praise for Cal Ripken Jr., inducted 2007. Cal is a bridge, maybe the last bridge back to the way the game was played, said by manager Joe Torre. And again, all on the front, back, different photograph, even more information. How cool is that? Oh, put that aside, high praise. I like it. Who do we got? Whitey Ford, great pitcher for the Yankees.
Ryan Sandberg.
Ryan Sandberg, Cubs legend. Another one who I grew up watching.
Jim Bunning.
Yeah, there you go.
And you got another insert.
All right, so you got credentials. This is the individual player report for Bob Gibson. Full name, Robert Gibson, position pitcher. His stats, inducted 1981 with an 84% vote. He pitched 17 seasons, 3,117 strikeouts, 5-time 20-game winner, 1968 MVP Cy Young Award winner, and a 1.12 ERA. Not the most flashy of cards. They could have squeezed a picture on there. But if you like the information, feel free to turn it over. Read even more information. You should read one of these a night to learn about baseball history. Help you reading, too. How about them apples? The great Willie Stargell, Pirates legend. A little before my time, but close enough. Even back then, when was he inducted?
Dad, look at this really good insert.
He died 2001. Hold on for one.
Dad, look at this.
Ooh, the old fake hits. So if you're trying to pack field, you're gonna get bamboozled. I'll use that. I use those to divide up the cards in my boxes.
Aha!
Aho!
We're using their advantage as our advantage.
That's right. Making lemonade out of lemons. Dave Winfield, saw him play. Great Yankees, Angels, great hitter. Fred Clark and Earl Weaver, a manager, longtime manager for the Orioles.
Cleveland.
Did you?
Yeah.
And actually, one of the first real computer baseball simulators was Earl Weaver Baseball. I played it on the Commodore 64.
It is Bobby
Amazing.
Lemon.
Bob Lemon, one of the great
and
pitchers.
You were just talking about, like, I'm making lemon.
Oh, that's right. Making lemonade out of lemons.
Yeah.
Walter Johnson, nice.
Lemonade out of
Some of these guys, like him, I'm not that familiar with. So I look forward to reading the backs of these to learn a little bit more about these players.
We're definitely going to win.
Because we are definitely going back to the Hall of Fame one day. And one day soon. And we'll know more about these players when we do. Got another one of the instant cardboard. Here's a guy, Luke Appling. Tommy Lasorda. I loved watching him manage the Dodgers. I got a Field General insert, and this one's for Rick Farrell. And this Rick Farrell. This is what it looks like.
Will Ferrell?
Will Ferrell, the actor. Maybe it's his dad. On the back it says, when you ran into him at home plate, it was like he was anchored. You could have sworn he was twice the size. Very cool.
Boston, a Cleveland. Now I got Boston and a Cleveland in the same pack.
Andre Dawson, he finished up his career with
Chicago.
With the Red Sox, but he was also on the Cubs and the Expos, I believe. I mean, by the time he got to the Red Sox, he was pretty much past his prime.
Wait. In this one, he's in Chicago.
Yeah, that's where I think he played most of his career.
This is the Cleveland. This is the Cleveland freak. This guy is for the something team.
High praise for Rod Crew. Watching Crew bat is like watching Belova make a watch. He doesn't make hits, he composes them. Rod Crew, one of the great hitters of, pretty much when I was a kid, on the famous, was it Twins? Angels? Twins? Why am I drawing a blank on this? It doesn't even say. What? I think that looks like the Angels. Maybe Angels? The old mind.
We got Harry Hopper.
Is faltering here.
Hey,
Rod Carew.
Red Sox pile.
You have a Red Sox pile going?
Actually, nah. Because it's so old.
You got to know your roots, kid. Mike Schmidt, Phillies, just a great player and an even better mustache.
And for the for the kids that are watching this, Mike Schmidt is actually the person who you control in Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, is that the guy's name?
Yeah, that's the person that you play as.
All right, if that helps teach kids about baseball history, I'll go with it. And this is a Cooperstown Voices of Summer. Vin Scully, very famous radio announcer, did some of the more famous radio broadcast highlights for the Dodgers. Highlights include Don Larson's perfect game in the 1956 World Series, Kirk Gibson's dramatic Game 1 homer in the 88 World Series, which I saw live on my little 12-inch color TV in my room, and Hank Aaron's record-setting 715th home run in 1974, which I was not old enough to remember. Oh, you got a nice little Lou Gehrig. Very cool.
And a Lou Brock.
And a Lou Brock. The Lou brothers. Very good, very good. The Twins. Twins. Yeah, he played for the Twins. I got it figured out.
What?
Rod Crew. I drew a blank. Alright. So,
Alberto. Wait.
here's an old one. King Kelly was his name. His name, Mike J. King Kelly, catcher. He born in 1957, died in 1894.
Wow. When was he born?
1857. He was also known as the $10,000 Beauty, based on the then record price Boston paid to Chicago to acquire his services after he batted .388 in 1886. The colorful, flamboyant catcher was renowned for his daring base running, inspiring the hit song Slide Kelly Slide, and popularized such strategies as the hit and run and the hook slide. He also wrote the first autobiography by a baseball player and moonlighted as a popular vaudeville performer. Get out of town. That guy had a heck of a life. Sparky Anderson. And Lou Brock, Cooperstown, class of 1986. Lou Brock, another very, very, very good player. Which I guess Cooperstown sets, they're all very, very good players. Could have used a better shot of Roberto. I mean, come on now.
J-A-M-R-I-C-E.
Jimmy Rice, who actually I was told on the comments page, he signs through the mail. So you could send off some Jimmy Rice cards and get them signed by a living legend.
Dad, didn't
Hall of Famer.
Dad, didn't you get your patch card for Jimmy Rice signed?
No, that was Don Baylor. Cooperstown Museum pieces. Joe DiMaggio, Joltin' Joe's glove. This glove was used in a game by Joltin' Joe during his legendary career in New York, inducted 1955. And just one of the many pieces you'll see at the Baseball Hall of Fame. Steve Carlton, great pitcher for the Phillies. Very good.
I'm opening from the top for some reason.
Duke. Ozzie Smith, great Cardinals shortstop. He's doing all the backflips. A lot of fun to watch. Great, great defender, great hitter. Great player all around, I guess you could say.
Boston. Cleveland.
Give me the good stuff.
Texas.
Who's this? Nolan Ryan. Lucas did a report on Texas and featured Nolan Ryan on his report.
Yeah.
Very cool.
He was my favorite person. Cleveland.
Irwin.
Somebody.
Lefty Grove. And this is a Hall history. Effa Manley.
Effa Manley.
Cooperstown inducts first woman in 2006 after the trailblazing owner of the Negro League's Newark Eagles from 1936 to 1948. Manley used her platform to campaign tirelessly for civil rights and to fight against injustice. 25 years after her death, she became the first woman enshrined in Cooperstown in 2006. Very nice, and you can see the picture. Got a lot of different inserts. Ba-da-doo. That reminds me, we gotta break open that Back to the Future box at some point too.
Oh yeah. I forgot.
Ty Cobb. Actually, there's a new book about Ty Cobb out that I want to read that supposedly makes him a little more humane, not the real son of a gun that most people assume he is. So it'll be interesting. Raleigh Fingers, one of the great cheaters of the game with the spitball. And another credential is the time for Eddie Murray. It's when you put a foreign substance on a ball, usually a lot of times spit or like an oil like Vaseline. And they made the ball do all kinds of crazy dips and dops and moves. Made it very hard to hit. Where have you gone, Joe DiMaggio? Oh, you got the Cooperstown serially numbered bronze history, number 504 out of 599 for Amos Wilson Russi.
Amo Reno.
See, this is a guy I'm not that familiar with. Inducted 1942. That's cool. I like how you can actually read the whole plaque too. Very nice. Tom Seaver, very nice. I didn't know Tom Seaver's real name was George Thomas Seaver. Gaylord Perry.
You can
very
take it.
cool.
You can take it.
And Honus Wagner. Come on.
Bang!
Gentle on the cards, kid. One of the all-time greats, and of course the legendary T206 short print. He didn't want his card used in the set, so they withdrew it. But a few got out. The most valuable sports card you could get of Honus Wagner. So Satchel Paige, great player.
Pittsburgh, the president.
Goose Gossage, look at that mustache. Look at that stash. And then I got, it's a little wooden plate, Stan Musial Hall of Fame induction year. It feels like wood texture on the front.
What? Yeah, let me see it.
For Stan Musial.
Let me see.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different inserts going on here. One of each. It take boxes and cases to get a complete set of these. If a thing was even possible. So who's that? Bam Johnson. Nickname Bam was short for Bancroft, the middle name of Baron Johnson, but he founded the American League. But the founder of the American League did ban liquor from his league's parks and fined players, managers, and even fans for fighting or swearing. His quest to clean up baseball helped to transform a rowdy sport into the national pastime. Another Field Generals. Ray Schalk. That was the other one. And Artie Vaughn.
Artie! I'm so Artie! Like Marty! Oh yeah!
I'm not sure what that was supposed to be.
I'm Artie like Marty. Oh yeah!
Gary Carter. Great Mets and Expos catcher. Al Barlick, the umpire. That reminds me of that movie, Kill the Umpire.
Why?
Because of the way he's like, you're out! Wow. Remember he did that during the movie a couple times, right into the camera? No? And then I got the Village of Cooperstown, which is a beautiful full-color postcard. And it says, this space for writing messages. Okay, it's like a postcard. The Village of Cooperstown is one filled with charming character, and few of the area's structures provide more of both than the landmark inn. The 19th century bed and breakfast sits at the heart of the community and seems to embrace seasonal changes as easily as a fashion model transitions from summer shorts to fall blazer. Whether blanketed with winter snow, backlit by spring and summer sunshine, or dotted with fall leaves, the landmark is a postcard of a simpler time in upstate New York. That's very pretty. And this is what the back looks like. Complete with fake stamp of postage up there. Choose another insert line. This would be, oh, jeez. Dennis Eckersley, very nice. Red Sox, Oakland, Cleveland. Roy Campanella. There's my ability to speak. Eddie Matthews. Barry Larkin, one of the newer inductees into the Hall of Fame. When was he inducted? 2004? I guess it has been 10 years. Has it been 10 years? Oh my God.
It's been a million.
Oh God. I'm feeling old, Lucas.
No.
Barry Larkin. Been inducted for 10 years.
Don't feel that way. Even though I think you are in your 40s.
Alright, another different insert set. Cooperstown Ballparks, 1890 to 1964, the Polo Grounds of New York. So that's the first one of that insert that we've gotten. So mark that up for another insert set that you have to, well, you don't have to collect, but if you want the master set. Phil Negro, Ye of the Knuckleballer, actually had a brother as well who played professional baseball. Spalding, anyone who knows sporting goods knows Spalding.
Austin.
That's right. Grandma's favorite, Carl Yastrzemski, the Polish son. You got an induction ceremony for Nolan Ryan. Very nice. Complete with his plaque and everything from that day.
That's a new one.
Nope, that's right there. And
it's in color.
Hack
That's
Wilson.
like the first time I've seen a picture in color.
And we got 2 packs left. I'll take a pack. You take a pack.
Yeah, I'll take a pack for the big pile. Big pile. Big pile.
The great Jackie Robinson.
Jackie Robinson.
Alright, we got another Voices of Summer, Red Barber, legendary announcer. Some of his accomplishments: broadcasted baseball's first night game in Cincinnati in 1935 and its first televised game in Brooklyn in 1939. He was in the booth when Jackie Robinson broke the color barrier in 1947 and called Roger Maris's 61st homer on the radio in 1961.
Wait, he broke the color barrier?
He was an announcer when Jackie Robinson broke the color barrier.
What's that mean?
He became the first black baseball player to play in the major leagues in quite a long time.
Carlson Fisk!
Nice. Red Sox. Infamously played for the Red Sox. Signed his contract, didn't send it back in time, so he became a free agent, and went to the White Sox and broke Red Sox fans' heart. He did the wave, the famous wave of the ball fair as it went up over the Green Monster.
Wait, so he was a Red Sox player?
He was.
Oh, you said a White Sox player.
He went on and he went to the White Sox after he played for the Red Sox.
Why?
More money?
No.
High praise for Jim Dunning. I am proud I am proud to call him not just a colleague, but someone that all of us can look up to in this country as a true role model for America. And finally, Johnny Bench, the Big Red Machine catcher, Cincinnati institution. If you saw the All-Star game this year, right, you saw Joe Morgan, Pete Rose, Johnny Bench all come out before the game as the 4 best players in the franchise history. I think I paid $10 for this box. Shh, don't tell anyone, because that's stealing for the cards. Now, the inserts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 different kinds of inserts. I got 1 or 2, one I got 3 of. It's going to be nearly impossible to get them all by opening packs, which is unfortunate. They could have cut back a little bit, but they're 5 cents a piece. I mean, you'd probably be able to pick them up online as to complete the master set. But the base cards are what's important here. You get to learn a lot about baseball history, a lot about the people in the Hall of Fame. You read this set, you go to the Hall of Fame, you'll be impressing everyone by throwing out little knowledge and information about as you walk through the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I saw a picture of us at the Hall of Fame where the Red Sox were in last place.
Oh.
Remember? And I was pointing at it, and you looked sad. You should go back again, because guess what? The Red Sox are in last place yet again.
Don't. Before I went, don't.
All right.
And now I go, don't.
Well, that's it for the Cooperstown retail box. Again, I'm big fans of these. I've opened up different years, different boxes. If you look at our video feed, check those out if you want to see different cards, different inserts, or whatnot. If you ever get a chance, Cooperstown Baseball Hall of Fame is well worth the time and effort to get to, even though it's in the middle of nowhere in New York. It's like you go into the Deliverance there. You're just driving through back roads, but then suddenly you're in Cooperstown and you're amongst baseball fans, and it's a good feeling when you get there. We're definitely going to get back, if not this year, definitely maybe in the spring, around spring training maybe, kick off the season, right?
We're going to Ohio.
Yes, yep. Got a lot of things planned for baseball, but that's enough for now. We're going to let you guys get back to your daily life. We got more videos on the way. Box breaks, box breaks, box breaks. So please continue to watch our channel, comment, like, share, send feedback, trade requests, anything else you want. Please let us know. As always, I am Matt.
And I'm Lucas.
And we will see you again very soon.
Bye.